Good morning. Today is Friday, February 10th, 2023, and welcome to ONN. I'm James.
And I'm Herb, bringing you today's top headlines. We should have run this story on Monday, but we messed up. Happy National School Counseling Week.
This Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. It might be one of the biggest football days, but it's an even bigger snack day.
But first, let's go to Vera with today's lunch menu. Hello, this is Vera with the lunch, and we have cheese or pepperoni pizza today with steamed corn, or have a turkey and cheese kit. Grab those fresh fruits, veggies, and your milk. Thank you. Back to Harper. Thanks, Vera. We really messed up. We should have been spending this whole week celebrating our school counselors, but instead, we didn't get to share this with you until today. This week was National School Counseling Week to focus our attention on the unique contribution of school counselors within the U.S. school systems. National School Counseling Week highlights the huge impact school counselors have had in helping students achieve school and success and feel supported. This week's theme was supposed to be Dream Big. Whether it's your dreams for yourself or for our school, dreams are the fuel that keeps us moving forward. Author Carl Sandburg says, "Nothing happens unless first we dream." Take a minute and think about your dreams. Dreams don't have to be about a career. Dreams can be about your feelings or even helping someone else achieve their dreams. Well, Miss Thornhill is definitely here for our dreams. We know because we see her interact with all of us orcas every day. That's her dream, is that we all feel successful here at Oakland and that we learn all the skills you need to reach your goals in life. She is here for us every day, and we want to show her just how much she means to us. She's a very busy counselor, so I don't think she'll get to see this news broadcast before we start this project. But here at ONN, we have an idea. Think of it as a secret project, a flash mob. If every kid and every teacher, because she supports teachers too, says thank you to her today when you see her in the hallway or cafeteria, if every kid gives her a fist bump or a high five, if all 500 plus of us make a point to say something nice to her today, maybe we can make up for missing the rest of the week. If you want to give her a hug, make sure you ask permission first, because we ask for permission. But a simple thank you to Miss Thornhill will do. Show her just how much she means to us today. Start at the beginning of the day and keep going until we go home. Happy National School Counseling Week, Miss Thornhill.
On February 12th, 2023, about 193 million Americans will tune in to watch the Super Bowl 57, the National Football League's championship game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs will certainly be exciting, but for most people, the game is an excuse to host or attend parties and indulge in foods they usually avoid. Super Bowl Sunday is one of the country's biggest food consumption days. It is second only to Thanksgiving. The National Retail Foundation estimates that in 2023, Super Bowl revelers will spend $16.5 billion or $85.36 and 36 cents per person. About 80% of that will go towards the purchase of food and drinks. The feasting will begin long before either team enters the State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. In the past years, Americans have crunched their way through 112 million pounds of snacks before the kickoff. Potato chips, tortilla chips, guacamole, popcorn, and nuts top the list of favorites. Partygoers will turn to heartier fare like pizza during the game. Pizza Hut typically delivers 2 million pies on this day. Chicken wings are also popular. The National Chicken Council estimates Americans will consume 1.42 billion chicken wings in 2023. Other favorites include ribs, bacon, hamburgers, footlong subs, and hot dogs. The food will be washed down with millions of gallons of beverages. The excessive eating does have consequences. Antacid sales go up about 20% the day after the game. Also, 1 in 10 workers, or about 16 million people, skip work on Super Sick Monday. Over the years, there have been numerous attempts to convince lawmakers to make the day a holiday, but they have all been ignored thus far. Go Eagles! Go Chiefs!
Thank you, James. Today is February 10th, 2023, and today's weather will be mostly cloudy with a high of 73. Now it's time for special segments. Up next on O&M.
Good morning and welcome to another Singleton Sessions. So yesterday we learned about Alfred L. Crail and his invention of the ice cream scoop. And for grades K through 2, true or false, Alfred L. Crail is the inventor of strawberry ice cream. That answer was false. And let's see if I can read this. Artemi Petron, Artemiipetrovn. I'm not sure, but whoever that person is, and 2L, you got that answer correct. And so I'm going to come to your classroom at some point in time today so that you can choose your prize. Good job. And for grades 3 through 5, what was the original name of the ice cream scoop? All right, that answer was B, the ice cream mold and disher. And let's see here. Angel Riley in 3M, congratulations, you got that answer correct. I will come by your classroom today so that you can claim your prize. And now today we are going to learn a little something about the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance was a name given to the cultural, social, and artistic explosion that took place in Harlem between the end of World War I and the middle of the 1930s. During this period, Harlem was a cultural center, drawing black writers, artists, musicians, photographers, poets, and scholars. Many had come from the South, fleeing its oppressive caste system in order to find a place where they could freely express their talents. Among those work to achieve recognition were Langston Hughes and Claude McKay, Countee Cullen and R. Bontemps, Nora Zeal Hurston and Jean Toomer. Walter White, W.E.B. Du Bois, encouraged talented artists to leave the South. Du Bois, then the editor of the Crisis magazine. I'm reading a little fast. Let me slow that down. Du Bois, the then editor of the Crisis magazine. Hint, hint. The Journal of the NAACP was at the height of his fame and influence in the black community. The Crisis published the poems, stories, and visual works of many artists of the period. The Renaissance was more than a literary movement. It involved racial pride, fueled in part by the militancy of the new Negro, demanding civil and political rights. But the Renaissance had little impact on breaking down the rigid barriers of Jim Crow that separated the races. While it may have contributed to a certain relaxation of racial attitudes among young whites, perhaps its the greatest impact was that it reinforced race pride among African Americans. Harlem Renaissance. All right, so now for grades K through 2, true or false, I hope you are listening. Many black writers, artists, and musicians moved from the South to Harlem to express their talents. That's what the Harlem Renaissance was about. Was that true or false, K through 2? Let me read it for you one more time. Hold on. Miss Jur is trying to whisper the answer.
No, I'm not. I'm laughing.
What's funny? So again, for grades K through 2, true or false, many black writers, artists, musicians moved from the South to Harlem to express their talents. Is that true or false, K through 2? And then for grades 3 through 5, what was the name of the magazine? Yeah, everybody should know it. I was dropping hints. What was the name of the magazine that published the poems, stories, and visual works of different African American artists? Was it the John Brown magazine? Was it the Harlem Renaissance magazine? Or was it the Crisis magazine? Again, for grades 3 through 5, what was the name of the magazine that published the poems, stories, and visual works of different African American artists? Was it A, the John Brown magazine? Was it B, the Harlem Renaissance magazine? Or was it C, the Crisis magazines? Go ahead and get your answers in the baskets, and we will pull new names for new prizes on Monday. Good luck.
Not that I would ever want to go after Miss Singleton, because she is such a role model for everyone that I just don't know how to beat that. But it does make me giggle over in the corner there when I see this very calm, subdued Miss Singleton, because that's not who I'm used to.
Is the camera on me as well?
So today for PBIS, I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope everyone enjoyed the Cosmic Bowling. This month is, what is it, y'all? Say it. Laser tag. Yes. So you want to make sure that you're earning your points and not getting a referral so you can participate in laser tag. So if you want to participate, get your points, follow the rules, and join us for laser tag. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
It is. It is.
Can you give us some examples of the rules?
Ms. Blanton is in full charge of that.
Uh-huh.
So the rules are have fun because you earned it.
No, what do you do to earn laser tag is what I mean.
You act calm like Ms. Singleton and respectful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm segueing into for PBIS. We've had a lot of problems lately with respect. Respect of your adults, respect for our fellow students. There's been a lot of name calling, a lot of ugly words that are hurting people's hearts, and a lot of things that you would never say or say in a way that you would say around any adult in your life, and you're doing that at school. So that's the biggest problem I've seen the past month is disrespect. So remember, we treat everyone with kindness or respect, whether we like them or not.
Worry about who?
Yourself.
Okay.
Worry about yourself. And don't do something that you wouldn't do in front of an adult. Did I just say that?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't feel right in your heart, don't do it. Because everyone has a heart and everyone gets their feelings hurt, whether they're 4 years old or 59 years old. So use your words kindly. That's the tips that I have, Miss Singleton, and that's the best way you could avoid trouble is by being kind to everyone.
I love it. Sounds good.
I don't talk loud!
Wow. I'm very calm, though.
Are you? This is Miss Jur for
And Miss
PBIS.
Singleton.
And Miss Jur.
And Miss Singleton.
Miss Jur.
Singleton.
Sign out!
Singleton.
Today's
craft, we're going to brighten up our cloudy day with some paper flowers. All you need is some square paper, like origami paper. If you only have regular paper, you can make it a square by folding it like this and cutting off the top edge. With your square piece of paper, fold it in half. Here, I'm going to leave this on the table. So, fold it in half like this, then unfold it, then fold it in half the other way so that there's a cross in the middle. Fun fact, I love origami and I used to make these for fun all the time. So now that you have your X, do you have yours? Right. Once you have it like this, you fold all of the corners into the middle where the X is. And in the end, it's going to look a little something like this. So you fold all the corners in like this, and then you fold all 4 of them in. Just like that. And then you fold all 4 of those corners in too. Like this. You take these corners and you fold them in the middle. Like this. And then, once you have that, you keep doing that on all 4 corners on each side so that then they're all folded in. And then we're going to do that one more time. Fold all the corners in one more time. It really is. And then once you have all that folded in, you unfold them. So it's like that. And then you take these ones inside and you fold, well, first you fold these sides. Once they're in, you fold the tips to the end so they're out. And you do that on all 4 sides. This is a lot of folding. Too much. I don't even know the meaning of folding anymore. Alright, now that I have all 4 of them folded back, I do it on the inside. Good job. And then you do it again on the inside. And you do it on all the insides. That's my second layer done. And now I have one more layer to fold.
Origami is very confusing, but when you do it right, it's beautiful.
So here we have it. And here's the one Miss L made. She's
Way better at origami than me. It's beautiful.
So here's the one Miss L made. So, and there's your flower.
Please stand for today's Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing. You may be seated. Now let's get today's birthdays. Navat in 1DR has a birthday today, and Finn in 2M has a birthday tomorrow.
Don't forget to thank Miss Thornhill today.
And with that, I'm James for ONN. Have a wonderful day.
And I'm Harper for ONN. Have a wonderful day.